So I kinda regretted Cortana in Halo Infinite multiplayer. You know how personal assistants can really be helpful, give meaningful insights about how you can achieve victory and put your enemies to the ground?
Glad I'm in your head and not that head.
Life removal complete.
Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Decrease opposing life count to win.
Fly, you beautiful warrior.
Well, if there's anything that I like about the Halo TV show, that would be Cortana. The moment she finds herself into battle, she immediately tries to backseat Master Chief, and even better, at some point, mild spoiler here, she even gets control of him. Now, wouldn't that be perfect? Just having an AI that plays the game instead of you and start murdering everyone? Well, duh, obviously, but I'm pretty sure that if I do that, I'll be reported and banned in a matter of hours. And in fact, I like playing the game, I'm even good at it. So let me present to you what 343 couldn't, Cortana as a multiplayer personal AI.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana. Six o'clock. No problem. Finished here. What's next? Wait, I think we've still got company. Chief, watch yourself. Nice find, Chief.
But that's just a bunch of clips, it could have been fabricated. Fortunately for us, I have already anticipated your skepticism, so let me walk you through the process of recoding Cortana from the ground up. Now before we start the boring code explanation, I'd like to say that I only use information on screen. I do not mess up with the game files or the communication with the server. I only use information that the player has access to. Now, starting this project, I had a list of ideas that I wanted Cortana to say. A warning about enemies behind me, a shutout when I killed an enemy, a reminder that I was under attack, a notification that I survived the battle, some kind of reaction based on the objectives, maybe an ammunition countdown, how many enemies are down, and also make conversation, because Cortana is not all strategic but also sensitive and has a deep connection with John. You wouldn't want him to be bored to death while waiting for a weapon to respawn, or just outright camping in a corner with a shotgun. And keeping all these shitty, unrealistic ideas in mind, I started digging the game files for audio pieces that I could use. Now I quickly realized that based on my laziness, I would only keep Cortana phrases that are in Halo Infinite. So Cortana has some things to say, but how can we make an algorithm that sees what is happening in the game and react accordingly? With some good old computer vision. Yeah, so let's start with the radar. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Just have to track red dots, blue dots, add some trigonometry on top, and you're done. Unlike other games, Halo Infinite does not have a numeric indicator regarding how much health you have left, so you just have to track how filled your shield bar is. The kill feed is also pretty easy to scrub since you have your name written in white. Okay, detecting weapons was harder because you have to compare the images with some pre-recorded ones and see which one is the most likely, the one you have in your hands. And now that we have scrubbed the heck out of the HUD, we can allow Cortana to speak with a random file inside the adequate folder. And all it is left to do is run the loop and see how it turns out.
Sure.
Okay.
Behind you, Chief. Don't forget about me. You need a weapon.
Stop.
Yeah, look no further with it. Okay.
Stock up, Chief.
Okay,
Stop
that takes
talking.
care of the entourage. The squad's down.
Now for the
So eliminate
boss.
But then she just wouldn't stop talking.
Cortana,
Yes, Chief?
I need you to do me a favor.
Anything.
Stop talking.
And to do that, I needed to know when we were not in the game. Still, that wasn't enough to prevent me from going insane, so I forbid her to speak more than once every 15 seconds. Liberating. At last, I could play the game as I wanted to. I had a personal AI that would help me in battle. We would make conversation at times.
They were no match
Some
for
other times
you.
we would get
Target
in
eliminated.
arguments. But in the end, we always came
Don't
together
you have a
by
fight to
teabagging
finish?
the corpses of the fallen enemy Spartans.
I'd suggest sending a thank you card, but you killed the intended recipient, so we can skip that part.
And who knows what might come next? I could introduce almost anyone as a personal assistant. Anyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm glad I pulled it off because it feels like I've been working on this project for an eternity. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to this channel and leaving a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And you can also check me out on Twitch and Twitter for more quality content. Alright, I got a fight to finish, so see you next time! My laziness, my lazy